So with a new season, we have got the new season EVO Cup. This is going to be a place to be able to get a lot more rewards. You get 7 and you also get a bonus for this as well. Looking at the rewards, you get a block plus for finishing it. You get a double 82, double 83, the World Tour cosmetic, Pink Pro, which will obviously go once we actually get there, Overlapping Dynamo, we get Clinical Pivot, Inverted Finisher, and then obviously the Block Plus. So very much on the Evo, and to be honest I quite like it. An Evo Cup, and I'm hoping you've got to use Evos, so we will kind of pass the judgment just yet. We also get a double 83, we get the Touchline Maestro, Classic 10++, and a triple 84 amongst the 1083 for actually winning the tournament, and also winning 10 matches, so always pretty good. Now the tournament in itself is going to be found in the live events, not objectives, if I can actually not have the sticky controller, but we have obviously got it here. So you've got 5 entries every single day, very much like the Season 2. We will continue to be able to get 5 entries, I believe, per day for the remainder of this season, which I absolutely love. It's brilliant. We have got... I like it. Okay, so we have got no entry requirements. Obviously, it is just the standard. It is going to be 3 rounds, max chemistry, fantastic. And we can have no 2 players 86 or higher, which is fine because most of the Evos are coming in at around about the 84 to 85. No 89s or higher completely, so the max we can have are 2 88s in the squad, and then everybody's got to be 5 and under. Then we've got completed and in progress Evos. So these are going to be, yeah, so it's not a gauntlet, so you can use the same team. So if we go for what I've got, to be honest, I feel like I could use my Man U team here. So we'll go Evo C. Let's see what we can actually build with this. Now, like we've said, in progress, everything, it's going to be quite easy to do. So if you haven't got 6 Evos, I'll show you the quick way of how you're going to do this. But naturally, what you want to do is go into here, and then we want to go into completed Evos. Or potentially, you could go for all Evo in progress as well. But we are going to go, realistically, we want to stay away from the 86s because we can only have 2 88s. So we'll utilize them elsewhere. I'm going to go with Cunha. To be honest, it's going to be a lot of Man U team as well. It is max chemistry, so you don't really have to worry about it. I'm going to go... Oh, do I go Pope? You know what? I have actually got an in-progress keeper at the moment that can be finished because he has got, well, he will be getting a Playstyle Plus, so that could be a nice save there if you have got that Evo already. We're obviously going to go Rashford. Cherokee's obviously in the Star in Motion, so that's a fantastic one. And then the 2 in, I think these 2 I've kind of absolutely messed up with, but we can obviously go back to the completed Evos. I'm going to go with Yoro. And that should be what we got. We got 5 then, so we'll go right wing. I'm going to go into my formation. That is... I don't even know what my formation is. That one. So we're going to go with him on the right wing. We then obviously go for left wing with Rashford. We'll go with Cam for Cunha, which has given me 5 players already. Then, obviously, we shall go with a bit of, I'm thinking Camavinga, to be honest. I do like a bit of Camavinga in that DM role. Don't know if he's got the box crash. He has got the plus, so it works out for my chemistry personally. And then we kind of need to work out what the 88s are. Now, obviously, in this, loans will kind of deplete. So make sure that you're obviously utilizing players that you actually have got. I'm going to go, I think the easiest one to go with, and unfortunately it's going to be the same every single time, is going to be the likes of Pinner in this. And then I think I'm gonna stick a Saliba next to him, just because get a centre-back in there. The midfield's pretty set, and then Pinner's going to be kind of the most used in this more than anything, especially with that chemistry. Bar from that, I've got 3. Oh, Cherokee's 86, of course he is. What we can do there then, let's see if we've got anybody else that can... Hold on, in fact, is it in the squad? Oh, that's a bit poor. I don't like that at all. So you basically don't even have to have the Evos in the actual team. They could just be bench. I mean, that's just a bit, it's a bit rubbish, to be honest. I do think that is absolutely rubbish. There's just no point. You might as well just put them on the bench then. That's a little bit of a letdown for this, to be honest. I didn't really read that. Ayu's got the Rapid, to be fair. I might even go. I do have Gervinho, in fact. I've not used him yet. But literally, we can just go ahead and add everybody in here. That it just ruins it. I just don't see the point in having that. Like, literally, we can just go ahead and whack everybody here. Now, to be honest, most of the players are doing pretty well in their positions anyway, so we'll kind of keep them for the moment. Obviously, then we will look at somebody like Gravenberch, I'm thinking, or Mainu. Mainu's a pretty nice option until we get a upgrade for Gravenberch. Apparently, he's coming in an Evo as well. We shall go with Baude as the left back, just because he's been absolutely sensational for me. And right back, we shall stick... Can't put Kayunde in there. To be fair, I have liked Arejo, if anything, so he's going to be one that I'd throw in. That would be kind of what I'd be looking at with the Evos as such. There's possibly players I would change, so just be wary that you can obviously do that. So if you've got better players in the position, just put them on the bench. It does work out pretty well. So let me know down below how you get on with that. It is just then playing. Obviously, the 5 entries, you play one and you can do the 3 matches or wherever you get to in terms of the tournament, and then you get another entry back in. So if you manage to get to the semi-final or you manage to win it every single time, then naturally that's going to be pretty decent for you. 10 matches you need to win the tournament, score plenty of goals in it. I don't actually know what we got. We got play 5, play 10, play 25, assist in 5. Ooh, with an Italian player, in fact. So you got to put them into contention here. Score in 10 matches with a Spanish player. Score 15, 20. So it is predominantly going to be Italian and also Spanish. So obviously, Pinner's going to be the one in there. In terms of the Italian that you could throw in, to be honest, I don't know many that would be worthy really of this. But there will be plenty in here somewhere. You're kind of looking for either a winger or a cam more so than anything. Maybe even if you do the striking one and then you go into the cam role. If we went for concepts as well, obviously we want to go 88 and below. We're looking at Marquisio. El Shawari is a nice little shout. If we go under the 86, Totti, if you've got him obviously before he upgrades. And then past there, Berardi, like we say, is going to be a good one. Other than that, it is just going to be just throwing somebody in more so than anything. It shouldn't be too difficult. Obviously, it is in separate matches, did it say? So once you've got that assist, you can obviously just sub them off if they're not necessarily the crazy player. But that's all you got to do. Let me know down below how you get on. I'll catch you for that next one. Peace.